So, tonight is the night. I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and I guess this deserves some context, but I'm not suicidal. I'm not killing myself. This isn't some kind of letter to my parents. This is me saying that I need to talk. And I'm not looking to be YouTube famous. I'm not looking for money. I'm not looking for any of that. But maybe in some way I can let people know that they're not alone. And perhaps more than that, maybe I can help somebody. I mean, I'm not in a position to be helping any people anyways, but you never know. And I guess if I do this, if I make a video, if I say something, to me, it validates what I'm saying. It would be the same as going to a therapist or talking to somebody who I think actually cares, which half the time I don't think people do. So, I mean, tonight is the night. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I've got nothing better to do because I sure as hell can't sleep, but what can I say? So today's been a pretty interesting day. I went to bed at 4 o'clock last night, woke up at 6 this morning. And from there, I went with my stepmom and my dad after a hectic argument with kids who didn't want to do anything they should, didn't want to bother. My siblings, my younger sister, my younger brother, and my stepbrother. And they're always arguing in the mornings. They can't ever seem to figure out. They can't seem to figure out what they need to do to not get yelled at, or they're just grouchy, I guess, and they're not old enough to drink coffee yet, so that's out of the question. But this fight that they had, it's over the same usual crap. They have morning chores. They don't want to do them, which I can't blame them for not wanting to do them. Sometimes they suck. And so this argument led to a bigger argument between my stepmom and my dad, and which eventually leads to more issues. So the kids go to school. I'm 21. I'm not in school. The reason as to why I'm even living here can be saved for another video, because I'm sure I'll do more of them anyways. And so this fight goes on and on and on, and we follow my dad out to his job because he gets paid today. We take that paycheck, we go to the bank, we deposit it, deal with however much he screwed it up because he likes writing hot checks, and we come home. I take a nap because I haven't any sleep, and when I wake up, I come out to the kitchen and my stepmom is sitting there, and she has just this look of sadness on her face, and so I have to ask, like, what's wrong? And she just goes on and on and on explaining all the things that my dad has done, which he does a lot of things he probably shouldn't, but he does, and I can't fault him for him. He's my dad. I love him. Sometimes I hate him, but I love him. Same with my parents. So as the day continues, the fighting gets worse. The kids come home. They're supposed to go spend the week with my mom because my parents are divorced. My mom can't get off of work because someone calls in, and she lives 2 hours away. So I finally get a text saying, hey, I'm probably not going to be there till 1 a.m. And when my stepmom finds out, she loses it. She don't want nothing to do with it. She thinks the kids need to be picked up earlier. And I agree. I agree that they should be. And this just starts more of a fight between everybody. So today has just been fight after fight after fight, which at this point is pretty much every day. It's just the same nonsense again and again and again. And I don't quite understand it, but I'm not going to complain too much. It could be worse. And as this fight continues, things get worse. And at this point, my dad is home. He's not at his job anymore. You can't hide behind a phone. You got to bring the fight to the house. But he doesn't. He always backtracks. He always decides he's not going to do it. He's not going to put up with it. He's not going to bother. So he gives in. He gets over it. He moves on. Well, I don't think he does, but he says he does. So everything happens. Everybody goes to bed. And here I am. Now, for 4 hours, I've been sitting here deciding if I want to do this or not, and I'm not entirely sure if I want to, because I'm scared. I'm embarrassed that someone's going to hear me in the house, because there's 7 people living here in this tiny 3-bedroom house. It's pretty atrocious, but us poor southern country folk. So I decide, okay, I'm gonna take my phone, my crappy phone with my crappy speaker and no video, because it's pitch ass blackout, and I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna take a seat, because I don't want anybody to hear me confessing all this stuff. I mean, come on now. It's already bad enough that I think I'm a loony bin. I don't need all of them to think I am one too. And I actually start worrying that what if somebody outside can hear me? I mean, I'm talking pretty quietly. I have no idea if this is even you can be able to hear any of this, but it's a legitimate worry that I have. That what if the neighbors across the street, and it's a pretty long way across the street. I mean, like, my weak arms couldn't throw a ball that far. What if they can hear me? What if they're listening right now? And I'm not paranoid. I'm just embarrassed. And then, you get the dogs barking, and they scare the shit out of me. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I guess that's it for now. Just know that if your life isn't the greatest, I believe in one thing, and that's everybody deserves someone to love them unconditionally. So even if it has to be me, someone's gonna be there for you.